Have you ever wondered what kind of story lies behind those fresh, green, and neatly arranged vegetable shelves in the supermarket? It is not just about celery stalks lined up in order. It is an entire journey of sweat, soil, the roar of machinery, and thousands of diligent hands. Every single stalk, every bunch of celery carries within it the patience, the skill, and the faith of the farmers. Today, I will take you to California, a land known as the celery capital of the United States. Here, the fields stretch endlessly like a green ocean. Even before the sunrise has fully broken, American farmers have already begun their workday. Between advanced technology and human effort, a grand picture of agriculture slowly unfolds. One that produces millions of tons, or about millions of metric tons, of crops that are supplied to the entire world. On the soft, fertile fields, farmers begin planting tiny carrot seeds into the soil. These seeds need just the right amount of moisture to sprout, much like a child needs warmth to grow. At first, the fragile young roots weave their way through each grain of earth. But over time, they gradually thicken, storing nutrients from the soil to form firm, plump carrots. For carrots to grow well, sunlight cannot be too harsh, nor can it be insufficient. Farmers often use the drip irrigation method, a smart watering technique that keeps the soil consistently moist without flooding it. This is a careful process, because if the soil becomes too dry or too wet, the carrots will be stunted and lose their naturally sweet flavor. After several weeks of nurturing, when the green leaves begin to wilt slightly, that is the signal for harvest season. Farmers bend down, their strong hands pulling each bunch of carrots from the ground. Bright orange roots emerge from the brown soil, a beautiful image that is both simple and sacred. It is the moment of joy, when days and nights of hard work are rewarded with the sweet fruits of the earth. Carrots are not only visually appealing, but also rich in beta-carotene, a vital precursor to vitamin A that helps improve eyesight, maintain healthy skin, and strengthen the immune system. That is why carrots have become a daily staple in the meals of millions of families around the world. Potatoes, the hidden gems beneath the soil. From small seed potatoes carefully selected, farmers bury them into loose soil, deep enough for the roots to spread. Just a few weeks later, green sprouts push upward, covering entire fields with a lush carpet of leaves. Beneath that green canopy, potatoes quietly grow, drawing nutrients from the soil and storing starch to become a rich source of food. Potatoes prefer cool climates, and the soil must be elevated and well drained. If the soil is too damp, the tubers will easily rot, while if it is too dry, they will turn out small and misshapen. That is why farmers frequently mound up soil around the base of the plants. This helps the potatoes grow big and round while protecting them from sunlight that could turn their skin green. It is a task that demands patience and consistency because even the slightest neglect could affect the entire harvest. When the potato plants begin to turn yellow, that is the signal for harvest season. Instead of pulling them up by hand as in the old days, today farmers use specialized harvesting machines. In just a few hours, these massive machines can bring tens of tons, which is tens of metric tons, of potatoes to the surface. Across the fields, rows of golden brown potatoes pile up, looking almost like treasure mountains freshly unearthed. It is not only an impressive sight, but also a reflection of the remarkable progress of modern agriculture. After harvesting, the potatoes are immediately sent to an automated sorting system. There, machines measure their size, remove any damaged ones, and then move them through washing lines to clean off the soil. Next, the potatoes are packed into large sacks for food processing plants or into smaller packages ready for supermarkets. Thanks to this modern supply chain, within just a few days, potatoes from the fields can appear on the dining tables of millions of families around the world. Tomatoes. The sun-loving plant. Tomatoes are plants that live hand in hand with sunlight. Across vast fields and inside modern greenhouses, tiny tomato seeds are sown into the soil, beginning their journey toward the sun. Farmers know well that for the plants to grow strong and the fruits to ripen, natural light is essential. On outdoor farms, bamboo trellises or steel frames are set up to support the vines. Thanks to this, clusters of ripe red tomatoes hang high above the ground, away from the soil where pests and diseases could easily spoil them. Inside greenhouses, supplemental lighting systems and temperature controls allow tomatoes to grow steadily all year round, regardless of harsh weather outside. Growing tomatoes is not simple because this crop is very sensitive. They are easily attacked by thrips, caterpillars, and especially molds that can ruin an entire harvest. That is why farmers not only carry out frequent inspections, but also apply advanced technologies for support. Today, many farms use soil sensors to measure nutrient levels and moisture. These devices continuously transmit data to computers, allowing farmers to adjust water and fertilizer with precision. Automated drip irrigation helps save water while keeping the roots consistently moist, preventing both flooding and drought stress. In addition, some places apply hydroponic cultivation in greenhouses, where tomato plants grow in a pure nutrient solution instead of traditional soil. This method produces fruits that are more uniform in size, cleaner, and safer for consumers. After several months of patient care, tomatoes gradually turn from green to pink, and finally to a bright red under the sun. This is the moment of harvest. No matter how advanced technology becomes, most tomatoes are still picked by hand. Farmers gently twist each fruit from the vine, because even the smallest bruise could damage its quality during transport. On large farms, specialized vehicles collect baskets of ripe tomatoes and deliver them to sorting facilities. There, conveyor belts and machines separate the premium quality fruits for packaging, while the imperfect ones are processed into sauces, ketchup, or juice. Thanks to a fast and modern supply chain, within just a few days, tomatoes from the fields can be found in supermarkets, restaurants, and kitchens of millions of families worldwide. Tomatoes are a rich source of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect the heart, reduce the risk of cancer, and support healthy skin. They are also packed with vitamin C, potassium, and fiber, which strengthen the immune system and aid digestion. More than just a familiar food, tomatoes are a versatile ingredient. From refreshing salads and simple stir-fries to pizzas, spaghetti, and ketchup. All of them start with those ripe, sun-kissed fruits. Cabbage, the green masterpiece of nature. Cabbage begins its journey as a small seedling, with only a few delicate leaves reaching up from the soil. Over time, those leaves keep growing, wrapping around one another, layer after layer, until they form a firm, round head of cabbage, as if nature itself had crafted a work of art. To grow perfect cabbages, weather conditions play a vital role. Cabbage thrives in cool, crisp climates, which is why high mountain regions with fresh air are the ideal home for this vegetable. There, the plants not only absorb nutrients from the soil, but are also gently embraced by the morning dew, growing slowly yet steadily each day. When harvest season arrives, the entire field looks like a vast carpet of giant green spheres covering the land. Farmers use sharp knives to cut close to the base, carefully lifting each heavy head of cabbage before arranging them neatly in rows right on the field. The sound of knives slicing through stems and the rustling of leaves in the early morning create a simple yet beautiful symphony of the green harvest. Truck after truck is soon filled with these fresh cabbages, ready to make their journey from the farm to village markets, supermarkets, and the family meals of millions of people. Cucumbers, the refreshing gift of nature. Inside modern greenhouses, cucumbers are planted in clean, loose soil. They climb upward, wrapping themselves around sturdy trellises. Amid the lush green vines, tiny yellow flowers sway gently in the breeze before slowly transforming into long, slender cucumbers with a vibrant green skin. The greenhouse not only protects the plants from storms and pests, but also regulates temperature and humidity. Thanks to this, cucumbers can grow all year round, regardless of unpredictable weather outside. One interesting fact is that cucumbers are made up of about 90% water. Because of this, they require a generous and consistent watering schedule. Farmers often use automated drip irrigation systems, which deliver water directly to the roots, saving resources while keeping the plants from drying out. Cucumbers are also fast growers. With just a few weeks of careful care, young fruits begin to appear on the vines, and within just a few more days, they are ready to be picked. That is why cucumber season is always busy, as farmers must return to the vines every few days to harvest continuously. When the cucumbers reach the right length, with firm, glossy skin, farmers gently cut them from the stems. Baskets filled with crisp green cucumbers are gathered and quickly transported to the packing facilities. There, they are sorted, washed, and packed before being sent to supermarkets, ready to bring freshness to family meals. For generations, cucumbers have been seen as the summer companion of people. With their high water content, they help cool the body, flush out toxins, support digestion, and keep the skin smooth and youthful. A glass of cold cucumber juice or a few crunchy slices served with a meal is not only delicious, but also brings a refreshing sense of relief on hot summer days. Corn, the golden treasure of the fields. Across the vast fields, as the morning sun shines down, golden corn blossoms sparkle like nature's hidden treasures. More than just food, corn is a symbol of life, abundance, and the resilience of hard work. Each tiny kernel, though it seems fragile, holds within it an incredible force of life. Farmers sow them into the soil, and only a few days later, young green shoots begin to sprout, slowly stretching upward. Corn grows quickly, with stalks that can rise taller than a person, standing straight like rows of soldiers beneath the open sky. Corn is a sun-loving plant. The more sunlight it receives, the stronger it becomes, with deep green leaves forming a cloak that shields the stalks. Below the ground, its roots absorb nutrients from the soil, sustaining the plant's growth. When the season of wind arrives, fine pollen from the tassels is carried through the air, landing on each silky strand of the ear, giving birth to plump golden kernels. This is a miraculous moment, a perfect harmony of nature and time, creating a bright yellow ear of corn. When the leaves turn dry and the kernels shift to a rich golden color, harvest season begins. Endless cornfields are harvested by specialized machines, gathering thousands of ears in just a few hours. Each ear, filled with firm kernels, is piled onto trucks and taken to factories or used as food for both people and livestock. The laughter of farmers mixes with the rhythmic hum of machinery, creating a joyful symphony of the harvest. Corn is not only the golden grain of the fields, but also a testament to human persistence and diligence. Every ripe ear is the result of labor, sunshine, rain, and faith in a bountiful season. For generations, golden cornfields have remained a timeless picture of abundance, nourishing life for countless lives to come. Every successful harvest begins with quality seeds. Curly lettuce seeds are carefully selected to ensure healthy plants with strong resistance to diseases. Before sowing, the seeds are soaked in warm water for 4 to 6 hours, helping them germinate faster. After that, the seeds are sown into seedling trays filled with growing medium and placed in a warm, humid environment. During this stage, gentle light, stable humidity, and the right temperature are the key factors that determine a high germination rate and uniform seedling growth. When the seedlings reach about 5 to 7 centimeters in height, they are transferred into greenhouse systems. The greenhouse not only protects the plants from harsh weather, but also helps regulate temperature, humidity, and light at optimal levels for curly lettuce. Farmers use an automatic drip irrigation system combined with dissolved organic fertilizers, ensuring the plants receive sufficient nutrients and preventing weak or stunted growth. In addition, ventilation fans circulate the air, reducing the risk of fungal diseases and pests. Caring for curly lettuce is also an art. Removing old leaves and carefully trimming helps the plants concentrate nutrients on the young leaves, promoting even growth and higher yields. Just 30-40 days after sowing, curly lettuce is ready for a bountiful harvest. The fresh, green, and crispy leaves are not only a source of joy for farmers, but also provide excellent nutrition for healthy, clean food. With each crop, farmers can harvest continuously, thanks to greenhouse technology that allows curly lettuce to grow year-round. No more worries about harsh winters or unpredictable storms. Everything is controlled to guarantee consistent productivity and quality. Curly lettuce grown in greenhouses is not just a leafy vegetable, but a testament to the passion and hard work of dedicated farmers. A successful harvest brings not only economic benefits, but also inspiration for anyone who values modern agriculture. From the sweet carrots, the potatoes hidden beneath the soil, to the bright red tomatoes, the layered cabbages, the refreshing cucumbers, and the golden corn. Every vegetable carries its own story. Yet they all share one thing in common. Each is a gift of the earth and the work of human hands. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, subscribe, and share to spread the love for nature, agriculture, and the simple values found in every family meal.